Hey guys, welcome back to this week's budget review. Again, for those of you who are new or just tuning in, I picked the Hemlock and Oak 2024 Daily Planner as my budget planner for this year. I also used it last year as well. I absolutely love this planner. It's well made, it's extremely well crafted. I just love the company, so I give them a shout out anytime that I can. And I can't remember the name of the person who left the comment or the question, I guess, but they wanted to know if it was a lay flat binder, and it is. I guess I can't really show you like it laying flat, but um it's kind of like a textbook, like, from when we were in school, and it does always lay flat. Like whenever it's laying down, it's just, of course, if you're going to have more pages on this side, this side will be bulkier. But I mean, guys, the binder is just, I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's give you another view from this angle here. So again, like it just, I don't know bookbinding stuff, guys. But I just know that it always does. It gives me a nice flat surface to write on. There's nothing like big and bulky on it, even though this side, of course, has more pages. This side just adjusts whenever I put the pressure on it. So I hope that answers your question. I don't really know how else to answer it. I'm sorry. I know I love it, guys. I love this planner. So, let's see here. Got way off track there. So, let's go ahead and get into this flip through here. Probably gonna have to edit that part out. So, if the whole voice thing and that gets a little crazy, guys, it's because I had to edit some information out. I forgot that paper was in my book. It's what happens when you're filming your budget planner. So, let's see here. They start out with this here at a glance page. I love to use this as my financial dashboard. Simply put, I just marked down all my paydays. Those are in green. Holidays, birthdays, like celebrations, things like that, they're in purple. I also try to track the large amounts of money in and out. That would be the taxes, which is in the darker green, and the insurance funds. Those come in twice a year, so those are marked in yellow. And of course, the vehicle expenses, like your car inspection, registration plate renewals, driver's license ID renewals. I have those in the safety cone orange. And I also keep track of my credit score off to the side. It was going up. This time around, it went down. I'm wondering if that's because I did apply for a 0% balance transfer offer, so that might have been the hit on my credit report there. But I mean, other than that, guys, I mean, it's staying pretty stable, but it is on a slight increase of, getting better, which is good. Because whenever I started this journey years ago, it was like in the 500s. So I'm pretty happy with it, okay? Like I'm pretty happy with where we're going here. So I'm also adding in this holiday plans page this year. This is just to help me track what I spend this year, and then that way for next year I feel like I can have a better estimate of what I'm going to need for each of these holidays, because really, guys, I have no idea what I spend for these things. I just kind of wing it when they come around. And now I'm hoping with this page here that it's going to give me a better idea of what I'm going to need for the upcoming holidays for next year. Last year's edition came out with the 2 years at a glance page. They removed it for this year, and from what I'm seeing from what it looks like for their 2026 planners, I believe. No, 2025 planners. I'm sorry, guys. I'm seeing 2025 right now. Um, no, what I'm seeing from the 2025 collection is I don't think that they have the 2 years glance, 2 years at a glance page either. So I'm probably going to have to print those off and put them in again. But to me, it's worth it because I like looking at this layout, and it just gives me like a quick visual of how long it's taking to pay off each of these accounts. Um, when you're really paying through them like really quickly, it is very motivational. I know I showed you the 2024 edition last time, but like when you're able to pay like one account here, one account there, one account there, like you're able to quickly see it. But at the same time, like when it takes you forever to pay off an account such as Chase here, it lets me see, like, just keep sticking with it. Just, I guess it's perseverance, I guess, that it will eventually get paid off, okay? As long as you keep making the payments, it will get paid off sooner or later, but it will. We can see that I finally moved on to the PayPal buyer credit, which I actually figured out how to hack their system and get my account number. So he is now on a 0%. So that is nice. I've finally started incorporating the Pigos page, guys. So that's just to help me start saving up for those needs and wants instead of having to rely on the credit cards for those. And we're almost there for the activated U. It's not the gut cleanser or whatever it is that they sell. They have these nice little pills, and they really do help my thyroid. So that's what I'm saving for. Are they expensive? Yes, but to me they are worth it because they help, really, really help with just, I don't know, if any of you have hypothyroidism, you'll know that like you just get this like clenching feeling in your throat, and they really do help reduce that. So that's what I'm saving for. Okay, so yeah, I got the car loan page. Again, I'm taking little tiny steps, guys, but I'm really hoping to get this thing paid off by the end of this year, which, how do I have this? What is this? September, October, November, December, January, February, March. It's at the pace that I'm going, it's not going to be until March of next year, but I'm really hoping to get this stupid thing done and gone with by December. I'm just gonna say, I'm sorry if I sound like tired, guys. Summer shifts were brutal this week, and I am a little exhausted, so I don't have as much pep in my voice as I normally do. But yeah, here we go. We got Tetris. Again, we're moved into August now. I did get one block. That would be from the PayPal buyer credit and the PayPal MasterCard payments. They're really tiny. They're less. I even want to say, yeah, I think it's the $97. So, of course, that only gets me one block because each block is 87. So, we do at least have August on the board here, and we were able to catch up in July, and we did get Chase paid off last month. So, that is good. And I even counted out, kind of did a quick estimation on these blocks here, and I'm really seeing myself breaking into level 3 at the end of the year. So that's gonna be nice. Like I said, it's slow and steady, guys. Some days it drives me crazy. Some days it just like really does mentally beat me down because it's like taking forever. But to me, it's worth it. It's worth it not to have the list, because I feel like I started out with a list of accounts like this long. So they are slowly getting less and less. And let's see, where are we at now? I did not film when I normally do, so I am kind of having a guessing game with this one, guys. I feel like I still need to finish out some days in July with you. Yes, I do. So this is where we would have left off. So just a quick summary here. I'm sorry, I was really busy playing Minecraft. I just needed a day to just relax and enjoy some Minecraft. So I did not film on my original filming day. So we are a little bit back filming. Yeah, no. So I do my monthly layout. My mind is everywhere today, guys. It's just everywhere. But things are good. So it's really nice. I did start using the YNAB app at the beginning of July. It's really helping me with the whole using the credit card and telling myself, which I don't know why I do this, but I convinced myself that, oh yeah, you can make that purchase and we'll pay it off for, on the next payday. And it's like, no, you won't, because we don't have that, okay? Like, I do it all the time. So what the YNAB app helps me do is it basically, like, I don't know what it is, because there's like little green, yellow, and red bars on it, and if you have the money, it's green. If you're saving up for it, it's yellow, and of course, if you don't have the money, or if you do use the card and you don't have the funds for it, it turns red. Apparently, I really don't like the red lines, and the red lines are enough to get me to not use the cards. I tried it because old habits die hard here. So, and again, if you're paying off credit cards, it's really hard to, yeah, that's a great one. It's really hard to pay off or pay down credit card debt if you are using the cards, okay? And I'm not anti-credit card. I do love my credit cards. I love the points and the rewards and all that happy stuff that you get with them. But the only safe way to use a credit card is if you have the money for the thing that you're charging on it anyways. And, like, we're never going to pay down debt if we keep doing this. So it's really, like, I tried. I tried to continue with my bad habit, and YNAB kept giving me red lines, and I just did not like it. I didn't like it. So that somehow has broken me of my habit of relying on the credit cards and lying to myself that it's going to get paid. So, yeah, sorry about the ramble, guys. But yeah, no, just a quick summary here. The monthly layout, it just, again, it gives you that nice visual of all of the bills. And as you can see, we got a lot of bills. Some of them are the accounts that I have paid off in the past. JCP's one, the two capitals. So, like, I still keep them on here. It's just that friendly reminder of, like, you used to pay this and now we don't have to. So it is kind of nice seeing the zeros, because again, those are the accounts that I paid off. There's still a lot more that I paid off. I just don't write all of them. For some reason, these ones I like to write in. I don't know why. But, yeah. I feel like that's all I need to explain for this page. I'm trying not to keep these long, guys. I know I've been rambling on them a lot lately. But, another thing that we could see is I found this, which is how I found the YNAB app to begin with, is I was trying to find a way to, like, track my mood or something like that for my spending. Because I don't know, like, something kept telling me, like, I feel like there's a pattern to my overspending, definitely when I rely on a credit card. And lo and behold, YNAB had a little blog post, and it stated to put, like, little emojis beside when you spend and just track your mood. And yeah, when I'm bored is when I start to spend. So see, we can see happy, pretty happy. Tired and cranky for gasoline day. It's like, okay, yeah, we're doing good. Got Bert's meds taken care of. And here it is. Okay, so this is one of the days where it's like, credit cards, and we can see like I was bored, and apparently when I'm bored, I really need to not leave the house. I need to not online shop because we can just see. And again, for those of you who are new, when there's dots, it means they're on a credit card. If it's not a plus, which is money coming in, and it's not a negative, which is me paying with my bank account, a dot is in the credit card land. And we can just see here on July 4th, I just said charge, 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 charge. And yeah, I need to not do that. Again, you can't pay off credit card debt if you're doing that. So that's where the whole emoji thing really helps out there, just in case if you're wondering why there's all these smiley faces or frowny faces in my budget planner. Emotional spending is real, guys. Yes, yeah. I haven't found a way to beat it yet. But I do know how to track it and how to adjust things so I don't fall into that trap again. So, when I left in here was Sunday, July 28th, and this is where I was explaining to myself to just be present. Normally, with the insurance funds that we saw earlier that I would receive in, what is it, June and December, I believe, I basically just put those back and save them so I collect interest on them. But I use those to cover my rent for each month, so technically, like, I live rent free, but I don't live rent free because I pay for rent, but the insurance funds pay for rent. I don't know, it's just a little system that I started, and it's kind of nice because I don't really have to worry about rent. Because it takes care of it, and I, like I said, I collect the interest at the end of the year. So yeah, I've been doing this for years, and I kind of have like a little sense of pride about how I use them. It's kind of like a tricky loophole thing, and but like, I don't know. I knew, like, because I wasn't able to make any focus payments on the Chase account for the whole month, and I felt like I just did a crappy job in May and June, and like I kept looking at the amount, and it's like, okay, dude, like, because I mean, I do. I split my rent with my son, so like I kept looking at the amount, and I was like, that's really close to what I pay for a month of rent, and I am paid up until December, so it's like, yeah, do I like holding on to the money? Do I like knowing that I have the funds up until December? Yes, it's a really great feeling, but it's, to me, like when I looked at the interest that I would make by saving it until December versus what I would lose if I waited to just pay it out of, my actual paychecks, I would have gained $11 in interest. Or I could lose $60 for the interest charges if I waited another 30 days to pay it off. So yeah, whenever I look at it that way, I'm like, yeah, you know what? We're paying it. We're just paying it. I can definitely come up with the 275 that I need for December. I mean, at this point in time, it's only July. if I cannot come up with $200 by December, Lord help me. So yeah, I went off went ahead and just paid off the whole Chase account. Just got it done with, and now I can move on to the next. So yeah, we got a little happy face there. Okay, so moving on to Monday here. Get 3 for the price of 1. So for me, again, I used a collagen faithfully. Like, I take it twice a day for over a year now, and again, it's really helping with the whole thyroid and muscles eating themselves problem. Great, I know, right? So, it is something, I know it's a want for most people, but it is an actual need for me. I do not want to go back to how I felt like 2 or 3 years ago. It was just horrible, guys. I don't want it. So yeah, no, I figured out a way where I could get 3 of them for the price of 1. And I was like, you know what? That's too good of a deal. And I mean, I've already had the funds put back. Normally I do purchase 3 at a time, but like if buy 2, get 1 free. So this is a way better deal. So yeah, I ended up, because again, they're originally like $180 if you get 3. I used one of my points, and I used something else too, and probably a coupon code or something. But either which way, I got 3 for $59. So that's a deal. I used my perks card again, so that gives me gas points. So that's gonna give me free gas in like another month or 2. So again, I'm not anti-credit card. Credit cards can be very beneficial, but the trick again is to use them properly. So I really feel like that's what I've learned the most in July here, is how to use them things and make them work for me. Yeah, like I said, just work has just been brutal, guys. It's just tough. It's just getting tougher and tougher, and the closer we get to the school year, it's just getting worse. I am so tired of these shifts. Tired of being around people. So yeah, Tuesday was a tough day. Wednesday it started perking up a little bit though, so you know, we got the big improvement. And again, after adding YNAB to my budget routine, I can see a big improvement in how I spend my money. Again, it's helping me be more focused and more conscientious of where the funds are going to. So again, like I know I'm repeating myself here, but just by quickly looking at the app, I know where the money's going. I could even put on saving future goals. So I'm even able to start saving for the car registration that we saw in December. So I'm putting a little bit each month towards that. It's really helping me keep my balance correct. These numbers here, for some reason, even though I'm writing it by hand, and tracking every transaction, it would still get messed up. And when I say messed up, I mean it got like really messed up. Missing $118 on July 1st, you know. So that's another thing that I'm loving about this app is it's it's only like $1 or like 50 cents, like somewhere around that range. It's only like that much of a difference. But again, by looking at that and looking at this every day, it's now making me say, hey, wait, where's that 20 cents at? And it's either me with the calculator, or that I didn't notice that, like, you know, these used to be 2020, now they're 2035. So I could have wrote down the wrong number, where in the YNAB app it's like, hey, you know, it's 2035, not 2020, okay? So it is helping with that. So I guess if you get enough of those, it adds up to $118. Because I could not find the missing money anywhere, and it was driving me absolutely insane. And again, like I said at the beginning when we started flipping through the dailies here, it does curb my need to overspend. There was just something about the little red lines that make me say, like, no, dude, don't do it. Another great feature, and again, guys, I apologize, my voice does start going after we make it so far into these videos here. Another thing that I like about the whole YNAB thing is it tells you what you've spent for the entire month. And let me see if I could get this into the screenshot here. So Of course, like, you're plugging everything in, you're adding all your transactions, and it literally gives you a breakdown, where I was trying to do this paper format, and it just, God, it took forever. So with this one, it just automatically does it for you. So we could see, like, paying off the whole Chase thing. It was $342 totaling last month. So that did beat my rent payment of $275. So we can say 11% of my income went to paying off that card. Of course, we had the large purchase payment, whatever you want to call it, for tanning. So even with this, like, I would like to keep my debt payoffs lower than what I pay my rent, but I guess if I'm trying to pay the debts off more, it's gonna be higher. So yeah, the whole tanning thing, again, that's one of those things of where if you're saving up a little bit each month instead of having to do one whole payment. So yeah, we got electric, we got groceries. So it tells you the total, but it also gives you a percentage of how much you paid. Look at this. We only had $80 in gas, guys. That's pretty cool. I'm telling you right now, Bert's getting really costly. If you would have asked me, like, I would have told you, like, maybe 40 at the most is what I spend on him per month, but apparently it's 78. Of course, we got the whole Planet Fitness thing. And the stuff it even keeps track of the stuff that you forgot the budget for. So, I mean, I don't know, guys. Like, to me, this app here is worth it. It's, they let you try it free for 30 days, and then it's like, what is it, 105 per year. It's 104.90 some cents. But, so I just say 105. But it is pretty cool because it does, here's the little green lines that I was telling you about. So when you do have the monies and you're doing everything you're supposed to, everything is green. So this right here has really helped me focus and keep track of what I'm supposed to be doing. It's curbing that extra credit card spending. And let's see here. I started rambling again. It's just the whole YNAB app, guys. I'm so excited for it. Like, it is making my day. So again, we have the whole August monthly layout, and we can see that, I am post-filming right now. I have paid some bills that we're not gonna discuss in this week's review. But let's see here. We got a shopping buddy. Oh. So yeah, Bill is my dad. Since we do work together, I just call him Bill. It just comes out now. It's just easier. So yeah, like I love shopping with the pups. But again, the man loves to spend. It's probably where I get my emotional spending from. But it's, oh my God, he's really good at talking you into buying things. These are things like you don't even want. Like, you never even thought of buying any of this stuff, and then Bill's just sitting there like, oh yeah, Sputters, you'll like this, and somehow or another he talks me into buying it. I am getting better at saying no, I don't need that. He's like a spending pusher. But yeah, no, so I was able to bring out the whole YNAB app, because it's on the phone, and I would tell him, I'd be like, look, dude, like, that's cool, yeah, that's a good price for it, but I don't have it, and it gave me a visual to show, like, I need my funds for this, I can't spend them on that, and I don't know, it kind of helped with that. So, like, if you find yourself shopping with somebody who's like this, you can still go shopping with them. You just bring out the YNAB app and just say no. Look, the little bar will turn red. I can't do it. So it was kind of nice. I did buy some stuff, but it was $1.99. They were like saving lids for Bert's food. And I've actually been wanting these. It's just been too cheap to buy them. And they are wonderful, guys. That was probably one of the best $1.99s that I've ever spent. So I mean, I was angry and tired from work, which, again, as we saw on July 4th, was a deadly concoction. If I'm angry, if I'm bored, and then, of course, I'm going shopping with Bill. Like, you combine those things, this probably would have been like an $80 shopping trip, but thank you, YNAB, it was only 12. So, again, it is helping me curb my overspending. Let's see here. Moving on to Friday. Free is better. Free is always better. So I've been trying to find a shelf for my kitchen counter with the right measurements and stuff, and where it's not too costly. And I finally found it, guys. As we can see, some of the boredom did carry in on Friday, hence why I was on Amazon. But I do get a $10 Amazon gift card every first of the month from the rewards program. So I was on there trying to find something too. So, I mean, I did. I found a shelf, guys. I found it. It fits. I used a $12 gift card that I was telling you about, and $13 from the city card. So it was a $25 shelf. I got it for $0. Now, granted, I've been waiting like 3 months to try to find this thing, but I'm gonna say, yeah, back in May and June, if I would have bought the one that I originally thought I wanted, it was like $40 to $50. So technically, I saved $40 to $50 just by waiting, and it's literally serving the same purpose as the original one was gonna do. So let's see here. Let's get to Saturday. Rainy day. Yeah, last weekend just really sucked after looking at this now. So, changed my plans for the day. It did. It was just raining like crazy. I went shopping with the pops again, guys. Yeah, whoo. I tried my best not to overspend. And given the fact that we were in Walmart, yes, this was a 2-hour long trip to Walmart, guys. I really can't tell you what we were there for. Again, he has to look at everything. I went in wanting a pool noodle. I believe this was the pool noodle day. And, yeah, so, what I did is I forced myself to pay off a previous Walmart purchase. This was from June. Yes, I'm still paying stuff from June. Like I said, I was bad. I was really bad. April, May, and June. So, paying off all that stuff before I went. I did get the pool noodle and, of course, some vinyl. I gotta fill a 2-inch gap on my kitchen counter from my shelf, but it only came up to $15. And again, we can see it has a negative, so that means I paid it on that day. It just didn't sit on the card like these did. You know, the shirts that I bought back in June, I'm still paying for them. Let's see here. Yes, I got a gift for Kelly. And yeah, and then of course, you know, again, I told you whenever I'm bored, this is the deadly time. So, but again, it kind of works out because GNC was having a sale, buy two get one. I don't know if you can tell by the, you know, I call these large purchases, but my large purchases normally focus or center around protein, collagen, stuff for the gym, you know, things like that. So yeah, like I know I'm gonna be drinking the protein powder, which Ghost has phenomenal goatine. Goatine. They need to call it goatine. Yeah, Ghost has phenomenal protein powder. I love it. It is the best tasting stuff ever. I've just basically replaced ice cream with it at this point, and like I said, it just makes me feel so much better. So yeah, I saw that they were having a sale, and I was really going on because what is it? I have the automatic shipments like every 2 months, and I wanted a different flavor. I wanted to try a different one. I liked the one that I got, but I was like, oh, let's try another one. And I went on there and I saw there's, you know, buy two, get one. And I was like, heck yeah, man. It's not as good as the collagen buy one, get two. But still, I mean, they're pretty pricey. So this was an iffy one here because in one way I kept telling myself, like, don't do it. You don't need it. Just switch to flavor and get the one that you're going to. But like, it was $40. Like, if they would have sent me the shipment, it was $40 for one. I know I'm gonna drink it. It's not gonna go to waste. So I was like, you know what? Just suck up the extra $40 for this right now. And so I have my actual shipments. They're backed up until like December or January at this point, just so that I don't accidentally get a shipment I don't want. And again, with the YNAB app, I was able to go on and say, okay, like, I'll take $40 from this, so it means I spend $40 less in one category to put the $40 in the protein category. And yeah, I did. I got 3 different flavors. I'm getting to try more, and I did do the GNC Pro thing, which is actually really good. Like, if you're constantly buying stuff from GNC, guys, I highly recommend, again, putting out the $40 for their program. Because I think even with this shipment alone, I already have enough. They call it store credit, but I have enough for another thing of protein. And you get a free snack. You get a free snack every month. So, who doesn't love a free snack? So, that gets us to Sunday. This is the day that I would have been leaving off on, guys, but I think I'm just going to save this day for the next review. We can see that I got a little frisky at Michael's, and I'm going to kind of sit and think about what I'm going to do with this for our next review. So, again, I'm sorry that these get a little lengthy, guys. It's just, I love talking about this stuff. I do. My voice doesn't like it, but I love just reflecting on why I spend and what I spend it on. So again, I'm hoping that you find these beneficial. I hope that it gives you like any ideas with your budget planners, with your financial situation. Again, we can see I am not perfect, nowhere near perfect. I really hope that that makes you feel better with your budget planners. Because again, before I started doing my review videos, all I could find on YouTube was everybody having these perfect budget systems, and oh, we always got the funds for this, and oh, we got the funds for that, and oh, we're saving up for this. And it's like, guys, this is life. Things happen. And I mean, if I do find budget apps or budget I guess websites, get debit.com, debt-free, payoff planner app, things like that, YNAB. If I find programs that are mainly free, I do like free. YNAB, again, does give you 30 days for free, but they do charge $104 to keep using it, I guess. I believe so. I would assume so, because I paid the $105. I can't see myself paying it if I could have kept using the program for free. But again, like, I will only pay for something like that if it's absolutely worth it. So I love sharing that type of stuff with you. With that, I am going to close out, guys. I feel this video has run its course. And again, I just want to say thank you so much for watching, guys. I do greatly appreciate it. And please remember to hit that like and subscribe button to see next week's budget review.